We start the show, y'all. Wait, do it like this. Do it like this. Do it like this. All right. It's the daily go get Mism show. All right, y'all. We in motion, y'all. Everything is going to be y'all right, and everything is going to be y'all right. Thank you, won't. We are here, and tonight we gotta talk a little bit about a little something. We're gonna talk about that black card that people always talking about. Our people always talk about that black card. You got to make sure that you keep that black card intact. What you know, what you know, We be talking about it all the time, but we gonna see. We gonna see people be talking about their black card. So tonight we gonna talk about what black people supposedly don't do, because we always talking about what black people don't do. My favorite, cause my love Lolita is in the house. Lolita Dizard is all up in the house. How you feeling, my? Good to see me, some you know that is true. I am so blessed that you came through. S Cook, y'all. Yeah, that's a good look, y'all. What's going on, S Cook? How you doing, mommy? How you doing tonight? It's great to see you. Always glad to see you inside. Word up. So it's the Daily Go Get It Business show, y'all. What black people supposedly don't do. That's what we're gonna talk about tonight. Black people don't do that. They don't do this. They don't be act like this, that, and the third. We get pissed. Word. Well, we gonna see about all. We gonna see about all that. What's going on, T. Carey Wright? T. Carey Wright is all up in the house. And how you feeling? I'm glad that you came out. Word. What black people supposedly don't do. We gonna see about it. We gonna talk about it. Be about it. Always on our thing. Word. We gonna talk about it, y'all. It's a Daily Go Get Him show, and we're gonna see what black people really don't do, because we always talk about, black people don't eat this, and they don't go there, and they don't act like this, and they ain't having that. Well, sometimes it's a badge of honor, and sometimes it's just a bunch of garbage. Sometimes it's just a bunch of a conjecture, just a bunch of conjecture, But we're gonna try to sift through the files and try to find out what we really don't do, because I'm sure that there's some things that we really don't do. Well, I don't know. We're gonna see about it, because it may not apply to all of us, and it hardly ever applies to all of us. So we're gonna see about it, and let's get it popping, y'all. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun show. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. With this your daily. The Daily Go Get Him Business show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. It's the Daily Go Get It Business show. What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling tonight, man? I hope y'all feeling good. I'm feeling like a real man should. Don't you know? Don't you understand? Do you underdig? Do you feel me? Do you overfeel? Yo. Tonight on the Daily Go Get It Business show, on this Throwback Thursday, on this Let's Get Real About Relationships Thursday, we are talking about what black people supposedly don't do. What black people supposedly don't do. Like black people supposedly don't ever let their kids act out in public. You know what I mean? We supposed to be known for smacking our kids up and giving an ass whooping out in public if our kids should act a little out of character. As if your kids are going to act any out of character when you're out than they do when you're at home. See, when you have home anyway, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Do y'all understand where we going with this? Do you understand? Emily Dunlap in the house. I said, Emily, how you feeling, ma? Good to see me some you. You know that is true. I'm glad you came through. What black people supposedly don't do. Old wives' tales, hood tales, tales of the crypt. You know what I mean? We always talking about what black people don't do. Like I said, We quick to see some white kids out in the street, out in the Walmart, out in the McDonald's, out there at the amusement park, wherever. We always talking about some. Oh my God, yo! If that was a black parent, if that was a black mom, oh, it would have been this. Oh shit, it would have been that. And oh shit, it would have been. I said, oh shit, it would have been like it. We ain't having that, and we don't do that, and we don't participate in that bullshit. We ain't having it. We ain't doing that, and we ain't having that, and we don't ever do that shit. What you talking about? That's white people. That's white people. That's white people. Now hold on, y'all. Like, stop that shit. Because every time a black person does some shit that's supposedly supposed to be out of character for us, then we want to have our panties in a bunch. And then we want to say, oh, that black person must have grew up around white people. That's the only reason why they do this, that, and the third. That's the only reason why they do that and this, that, and the third, right? Okay. Well, how many instances are we gonna use that as an excuse for? I ain't trying to diss my people. If anything, they're going to be pockets of this show where we're going to show our diversity. Yeah, our diversity. We're going to tear down some of the stereotypes, because if we're going to say things like black people don't kiss their dogs in the mouth, we don't kiss our pets, or we don't let our dogs or animals sleep with us. Only white people do that. And don't act like y'all ain't never heard no black people say that shit. Black people, only white people be kissing their dogs right in the mouth. Oh yeah, black people don't do that. No. Black people don't. I mean, because I put this post up the other day, and people were still trying to be like, no. They couldn't have been real black. They couldn't have been real black. They must have been mixed. I'm like, yeah, they was mixed, all right. Brown, black, and dark black. Light black and dark black. Light black and brown black. Caramel black and light black. Light skin black, dark skin black. Yeah, come on, man, stop it. There really isn't anything out here that black people don't do. But maybe I'm going too far with that. Maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself with the generalizations. So, please pardon. Please give me a pardon for a second. Let me not get too far ahead of myself before it's my time. Let me show respect. Let me show respect to the community and act like I know. So we're going to talk about it, be about it, see what's good. We're going to talk about it, be about it. We're going to dissect it. We're going to dissect it and see what we can find out, see what we can learn. Learn, baby, learn. Disco Inferno, learn, baby, learn. So, starting out, what do y'all say? What are some of the things that y'all say that black people don't do? What are some of the things that we are not stereotypically known to do? Because not all of the things that we say we do paint us in a good light. My cuz is in the chat. My cuz is in the audience. My cuz Lolita Dizart. And she's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's my second home. That's where my peoples live on my mom's side. So I've spent many a summer in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I know the streets. I know the neighborhoods. I know the attitude of the people. I know what they like. I know what they dislike. I know how they are. I know what music they listen to and all of that kind of stuff. I know the cultural differences between Philly and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, what I thought was interesting about Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I call Milwaukee, Wisconsin, South Canada, because it's cold up there. It gets cold, like bitterly cold. Unless you are from there, then you don't look at it as being all of that cold. So somewhere with the weather like Philadelphia, they're looking at this like this sort of like down south. Not that warm, but definitely not the level of cold that they are used to. But what I noticed about them is that they take the cold on the chin, whereas we take the cold as an opportunity to still have some fun. Now, I'm saying this to say this. I was dating a girl who was from Milwaukee. You know, when I used to go up there, you know what I mean? I had a little shorty, you know what I'm saying? I go up there, you know what I mean? So anyway, and I was telling her down, you know, in the wintertime, we go on ski trips. And the ski trips that we went on, hardly anybody skied, but we went up there, got drunk. It was mad shit going on with the cameras, and it was all kinds of videos going on. It was just like a big sexcapade. But when she heard ski trips, she was like, skiing? Black people don't ski? I was like, some black people do ski. But black people definitely go on ski trips. Black people absolutely go on ski trips. Like that was a regular staple down in Philly and New York and Jersey and Maryland or whatever. We go up to the Poconos. We go up to upstate New York or whatever. We go on ski trips. And like I said, those videos was like one big one big porn convention and shit. It was crazy. Like one big orgy. But when she heard the term ski trip, she was like, no, we don't go on no ski trips. We don't have that. And I was like, damn, all of that snow y'all be having? And y'all don't do nothing like that? And she said, no. So that showed me clearly the difference culturally between one Midwest city and one East Coast city. The Midwest city, where it's cold as shit, they didn't do anything with that cold. We decided, well, look, we're gonna make the best of this wintertime and we're gonna use it as a social function, a social tool. So in her world, black people don't do anything associated with skiing. In my world, oh yes, we do. Black people ski, they ice skate, they snowboard, they snowmobile, ATVs, and all of that kind of shit. That's what we do. So there was a difference in culture. And when there's a difference in culture, then the stereotypes that we think apply to all black people, they really don't apply. And that there's going to be a difference in the black card. The black card, baby. The black card, baby. There's a difference. See if I spoke on that. Let me see if she spoke on it. She falling back. All right. Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on? T. Carey Wright all up in the house. T. Carey Wright says supposedly black people don't frequent the theater. Oh, really? Well, I seen the lines in 42nd Street, and Broadway, and all of that, and it wasn't all white people. We know that black people have black plays, and they ain't all gospel plays. Unfortunately, a lot of them are, but I've seen gospel plays that was actually kind of good. But blacks are actually, black people love plays. Black people love theater. When I know in my city they do. We go to see that shit. I don't know. Or did you mean the theater as in like live theater, or did you mean like the bijou? You know what I'm saying? I know black people go to the movies. You couldn't have been talking about that. S. Cook, black people don't swim. That is a good one. I want to tell y'all something about the black people don't swim shit. I didn't find out that was a stereotype for us until I was grown. And I mean fully grown, probably in my 30s. And the reason I didn't know it is because all of the black people from around my way did swim. They may not have all been fish in the water, but they all swam because we always went to the pool. And we had to learn how to swim because, you know, black people will try to drown each other. We about that life. I'm not about that life personally. I think that's terrible. You know, and because of that reason, you know, a lot of black people are afraid of the water or never learn how to swim because somebody tried to drown their ass. And not being able to breathe is no fun. So yeah, we need to cut that bullshit out. But I wanted to tell y'all something else about the whole black people don't swim shit. Where I work, I interviewed everybody in that office, and they was all black. And guess what? They all know how to swim. And I was like, get the fuck out. even my not the receptionist, the administrative assistant, and she wears weaves. I was like, damn. She was like, yeah, I know how to swim. Yes, I do. I was like, oh shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it was a proud moment for me because I'm tired of that cornball ass stereotype. Black people don't swim. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I found out that it's not even just American black people who supposedly don't swim. A lot of Jamaicans don't know how to swim. Caribbeans don't know how to swim. Even a lot of Africans don't know how to swim. But a lot of black people do know how to swim. And the ones who know how to swim their ass off. Yes. Shout out to all my black swimmers out there. Shout out to all my black swimmers. But black people definitely do swim. So on the Daily Go Get 'Emism show tonight, we are talking about what black people supposedly don't do, what black people allegedly don't do. Thanks for hitting that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come on up in here. I appreciate it. Mucho, 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 mucho. And also make sure that you share the show. Push that share button, share to all your social media networks and on your pages and all of that. I appreciate that. And definitely subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel thus far, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, black people not being able to swim. That's bullshit, son. That's bullshit. T. Carey Wright says black people don't kiss their pets on the mouth. We covered that one. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but they do. They do. They do. They do. They do. They do. Or black people don't love their pets as much as white people do. Well, on the whole, I would have to agree. Yeah. But individually, shit. My big sister Dita, shit. What? Man, listen. Oh, my fault, Carrie. I was getting into my thing. I ain't know you had said it. My bad. S. Cook says, black people don't like classical or opera. Some of the best opera singers in the world have been black. Have you ever, when Aretha Franklin was alive, have you ever heard Aretha Franklin sing opera? God, I mean, she wasn't the queen of soul for nothing. The girl was silly with it. She was sick with it. She was crazy. She wasn't the queen for nothing. And if you really think about it, there weren't too many performers that they gave out titles like king and queen to. If you notice that, that's not something that we threw around liberally. We didn't just, name everybody, oh, he's the king of this, a king of that, the queen of this, the queen of that. Nah. Shit. That Aretha Franklin tears some opera up. And let's look that up. And I'm not saying that black people are in the classical or opera just because we had some performers who sang it or performed it. If you're talking about music and entertainment, you'd be hard pressed to find an area where black people are not interested in it. You're not going to say black people don't like opera. How you figure that? Now, when it comes to attending the opera, there may be a financial reason about of why you won't see a lot of black people at the opera. They're expensive, but it's not like if you search around for opera, maybe when things start to open back up and theaters start to get popping again, look up some opera. It's not that unaffordable, but the image that we have seen opera on TV is like that's something where well-to-do bougie people go, like I'm going to the opera. No, they have regular people in the opera. It ain't nothing but a fucking play where they sing all the damn. It's a musical. An opera is normally just a musical play or just a musical presentation. Let me see. Black singers who have sang opera.
According to Wikipedia, pages in category, African American opera singers. Adele Addison, Donnie Ray Albert, Roberta Alexander, Anthony Anderson, baritone, Marian Anderson, and Martina Arroyo.
Now I don't know too many of these. I know Marian Anderson, but I know that these well, they have 6 black opera singers who changed the game, 7 black opera singers who are currently dominating, and this was in 2019. So, yeah, nah. Good one though. I like that. I like that one. Stacy, I love the class. Cool. 8 o'clock. It's draft time. Off topic. Oh shit. Yeah, you right. All right, we're gonna try to keep it tight because I do want to see that shit. Even just to see how like the COVID-19 draft. It's crazy. Okay. All right. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita, is all up in the house, and she says yes. She learned to sing sing on opera the same day she had to perform it. I mean, shit, she had the voice. You know what I mean? All they really had to do was say, yo, Aretha, just hold the note. Just hold the note. You know what I mean? Just go, like she like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and tear this shit up. Because Aretha Franklin was very competitive. Very, very competitive. The queen wasn't no joke. She was one of them give me that goddamn microphone type singers. That's how Aretha Franklin was. Give me the goddamn microphone. I'll show you how to do this shit. I got you, Tia. Net. Chill. And TK Wright says, yes, Aretha San Nessun Dorma. Nessun or Nessun? No, I had 2 S's. It would have to be Nessun Dorma. Okay. Oh, she sang. Oh, she sang Nessun Dorma. Okay. She was amazing. I've heard that song so many times, but when she covered it, everyone jumped to their feet when she was finished. Aretha killed it. She did. Stacey, they're black cowboys and they perform in rodeos. Remember Bass Reeves was black and they all weren't performing as clowns. Well, if you go all the way back, that was his nickname. His real name was Nate. What was his name? I remember studying him as a kid. Deadwood Dick.
According to Wikipedia, Deadwood Dick is a fictional character who appears in a series of stories or diaries
Nat Love.
published between 1877.
Nah. Get that bullshit out of here. Anyway. Talk about Nat Love. Nat Love, aka Deadwood Dick, greatest black cowboy in the Old West. Mounted on my favorite horse, lariat near my mind, and my trusty guns in my belt. I felt like I could defy the world. Born in 1854 as a slave on Robert Love's plantation in Davidson County, Tennessee, Nat, pronounced Nate Love, would grow up to be one of the most famous cowboys in the Old West. Raised in a log cabin, Nat's father had become a slave foreman on the plantation, and his mother worked in the kitchen of the big house. He was looked after primarily by an older sister when he was young, but she, like her mother, had duties in the kitchen. So Nate primarily looked after himself. Though he had no formal education, with help from his father, he learned to read and write. Well, anyway, yeah. So yeah, we had black cowboys. Not that I think that that's important. You know what I mean? But if you grew up, watching the cowboy movies in the 40s and the 50s, it was a big deal to be a cowboy. It's a big deal. We glamorized the Cowboys. We not that stupid ass football team, but you know. Let's see. As Cook says, yes, of course. I asked my friends to go to the rodeo. They look at me like I'm crazy. Black people they attend NASCAR too. Down in North Carolina, yeah, there are a lot of black people. Like NASCAR is big in North Carolina. It's crazy. Crazy. And there are a lot of redneck white people there, but yeah, I mean, black people attend that shit too. You can say that they got that from white, and they did, but I mean, black people like speed. What's up, Stacy White? Stacy, how you doing, ma? Good to see me some you. Glad to came through. Haven't seen you in a while, but I'm glad to see you. Now, we talking about what black people supposedly don't do, but we got to do this because a lot of black people are always talking about what black people don't do it in a negative way, and I want to take a few minutes to take a look at that too, because evidently a lot of black men say that black women don't cook. Black women always talk back. They don't know how to control their mouth. They don't know how to control their mouth. They don't know how to control their mouth. Whatever comes to their mind, it always comes out. Don't know how to control their mouth. The black women don't know how to control their mouth. They don't know how to control their mouth. Whatever comes to their mind, it always comes out. Is it true? I don't know about you. Is it true? I don't know about you. Is it true? I don't know about you, but I'm going to ask y'all a question. That's what I'm going to do. See, we can't just keep it. We can't just keep it to keep it all light and all of that kind of shit. We also tear each other down about what we don't do. Black women, don't know how to raise kids. I've heard it said. Now, on one hand, you'll say that black women are the best at raising kids. That's all they know how to do, have a bunch of babies. But some people say they don't know how to raise the kids, and they are responsible for all of these little boys running around here acting like little girls, acting like little sissies, and that they are responsible for these little girls acting like little thoughts, running around here, twerking and acting like little thoughts, wanting to grow up to be little strippers and all of that shit. Yeah, that's the elephant in the room as far as I'm concerned. And you may not have thought I was going to go there with it, but I think we have to. I know for a fact that black women cook. I don't know where you get that fucking shit from. How black women don't cook when they like to eat so much. And yeah, I do think black women like to eat a lot. I don't know how other races like to eat. I know I'm around black women a lot, so I know they eat. And they don't be eating out all the time. They get in the kitchen cooking all the time. They might be trying to feed you all the time. Like, yo, chill. You go ahead and do your thing. You gain another 20 pounds though. We're gonna have to take a we're gonna have a talk. But hey, how you find? It's all good in the beginning. But you've heard it said, black men don't care about being fathers. Huh? Oh yeah. You may even believe that that's true. Like, well, I mean, I ain't saying that it's true for all of them, but it is a problem. Take care of their kids. Black men don't be taking care of their kids. They don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't. Black men don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't. Black men don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't. Black men don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't. Black men don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't be taking care of their kids. No, they don't. They don't care about the black family, always leaving a woman high and dry to take care of the kids. Why? They always leaving the black family. They don't care. They don't care about the nucleus of the black family. They don't give a shit. They don't care about the nucleus of the black family. They don't give a shit. A black man ain't never in a home because they don't give a fuck. All they care about is getting a little dome. They don't take care of the home. They don't give a fuck. All they care about is get a little dome. They on to the next woman. They on to family. They on to the next child. They throw their dick all around the country acting wild. Yeah, it ain't all fun and games. It ain't always about the good shit. Is that true? Do you agree? Huh? What black people supposedly don't do. Black women can't keep their mouth shut. They don't know how to treat a man. That's why they always got to raise their kids by themselves, because they don't know how to keep their mouth shut. They don't know how to show no real love and affection. They don't know how to show no understanding. All they care about is money, 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 child support, money, 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 alimony, money, 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 shopping money, 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 tricking money, 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 sugar daddy, money, money, money. Is it true? Is it true? Mm. Mm. Let me see. Let me see what y'all got here. What y'all got? What y'all got? Carol Chamberlain says, "Oh yes, we do attend the Derby." You talking about the horse races? Yeah, we do. We do. We do. We used to train them too. TK right says black people only watch Love and Hip Hop. Well, see, this the people who watch Love and Hip Hop who be fucking it up for all of us. The popularity of that show is staggering to me. And once again, I've never watched an episode. Never watched an episode. I don't know. As Cook says, black men supposedly don't take care of their kids. Unfortunately, there is a lot of evidence to support that. It's fucked up. It doesn't mean that it's all like that, but it's unfortunately, we have a percentage of the population that supports that stereotype. Black men don't take care of their kids. Black men don't care about the nucleus of the black family. They will not do what's necessary to preserve the nucleus of the black family. And when I say the nucleus of the black family, for anybody who doesn't understand that terminology, I mean a mama, a daddy, the children. That's it. The mama, the daddy, the brothers, and the sisters. That's it. Okay, you had a dog, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even a turtle, hamster, and white picket fence, Volvo station wagon. If you got a couple of dollars, the Benz station wagon. Not necessarily BMW station wagon, even though it's a good car, but definitely the Benz station wagon is a very, very good family vehicle if you can afford it. But Carol Chamberlain says that's BS. All black women are not the same. Some do cook and make the best cooks. We don't always talk back, but we will when needed. Everyone hates a strong, opinionated black woman. I don't know if everybody hates that. I do think that there are enough black women who have supported that stereotype and have not done it, not tried to do anything in the area of self-control. But would I say that all black women or no black women know how to treat a man? My question is, who treats a man better when they're dedicated? I guess it's different. I guess it depends on your experience. It depends on your experience. I guess it's hard for somebody like me or you to convince a black man who hasn't been able to get it popping with a woman that black women are all this, that, and the third. Because when a black man is mad at women, particularly black women, he ain't gonna have nothing good to say about them. And it's sad to me, but it happens. It happens and it's very real. So what do you do in that scenario? What do you do in that scenario? Well, you might have to ride it out, but you might have to show some evidence, or he may have to be exposed to a different element to whereas he can give enough to be able to expect more. Because when I hear them complaining, it doesn't ever sound to me like they're willing to give anything, but it seems like their expectations on what they should receive is always very high. That's what it be seeming like to me. That's what it be seeming like to me. I don't know. But so when they say, I'm gonna go get me, I'm messing around with white women or Hispanic women because they cook, because they don't talk back, and because they hang in there with you. I'm like, so you mean to tell me that black women don't hang in there? Wow. Well, why they always, when they do go getting flip at the mouth, why they always talking about how they hung in there with your broke ass, and how they provided a place for you to live when you ain't have shit. All that time when you ain't have shit, and you held it down, and and all that. Like some of these black women got to be supportive. I don't know. Some of these black men got to be decent fathers. They got to be. They can't all be bad. They can't. They can't. Okay, what we got? All right. Carol Chamberlain says, I think the negative perspective of black fathers is BS. Most black fathers I know do raise and nurture their children. Most of the ones I know do too. Now, either we don't know enough of them, or we're looking at it from a different perspective. Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? Good to see me, some you. TK Wright says, they say that all black people beat their children into submission. This is the one that gets on my fucking nerves. Because black people wear this shit. Some black people, too many goddamn social media black people wear this as a badge of honor. All of this cussing our kids out. Motherfucker, you better do this motherfucking shit. God damn it, because I ain't the fucking one. And you the fuck shit, damn hell, motherfucker. Fuck shit, hell, damn him, no motherfucker. Fuck shit, hell, damn pussy, dick, motherfucker, shit, damn ass, motherfucker, goddamn the fucking shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got, yo. You listen to enough of us talk about this shit, you would think it's cool or fun to be cussed out as a kid. You would. But then when one of us keep it real and be like, yo, my mom or my dad ain't never had nothing good to say to me when I was growing up. They was always putting me down. They was, I was always this. I was always that. I was always never gonna have nothing. We always making jokes out of this shit. What was that post? That post that Barbara Hill Cisse put up today. She was talking about, that post. It was like, getting the house. What was the shit? All right. It said mothers will be able to translate this. And I'm not a black mother, and I couldn't figure it out at first. And then unfortunately I figured it out, and I was pissed that I figured it out. And when I figured it out, I was like, oh man, come on, man. Come on, man. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man, yeah. Fred the Godson died today. That shit is crazy. Yeah, he's a good rapper. Y'all probably don't know him if y'all ain't, on that underground circuit. He never really blew up, but he was nice on the mic. Yeah, here was the the acronym GYAITGDHBIBYMFA, and said black mothers will be able to figure this out. And I was like, what the hell? And then unfortunately, my ratchet ghetto parts kicked in, and I realized that it's saying, get your ass in the goddamn house before I beat your motherfucking ass. That's supposed to be what black mothers will say to our children for trying to go outside, to protect them against the coronavirus. Get your ass in the goddamn house before I beat your motherfucking ass. I wasn't failing it, son. But like I said, we foster that stereotype. You know what I mean? Like I said, we make it sound like it's cool to get cussed out. We make it sound like that's how I've heard black people say it. If it wasn't for me getting my ass whooped, I would have been in jail or what. I'm like, so you mean to tell me that all of the motherfucking murderers, gangsters, thieves, drug addicts, ne'er-do-wells, none of them got their ass whooped? Jail is full of black kids, black adults who never got their ass whooped as kids, huh? Really? You know how dumb that shit sound? Fuck out of here. Slaves ran away, even though if they got caught, they got the ass whooping of their life, the beating of their life. They still ran away. So I'm not saying that it's wrong to physically discipline your kids as a teaching tool, but just to be whooping ass thinking that that's going to solve every problem and discipline, slow down, because it don't work, and we don't all do that. And then David says, I fucking hate reality TV. Ditto. Lolita says, I have never cared to watch that stupid ass show, Love and Hip Hop. No doubt. No doubt. Man, y'all gotta stop bitching. I mean, I'll get y'all some tea. Lolita says, I took my ass off, but I'm fortunate enough to have married a chef. Oh, I cook my ass off, but I'm fortunate enough to have married a chef, so I don't have to cook only when I want. Word up. Carol says, Omar, it's the people we surround ourselves with that give you and I the perspective we shared. Not only that, but we give our people a chance. We're not willing to just tear them down just because they don't act the way we want them to act all the goddamn time. Come on, man. Yeah, thanks for putting that up, Annette. Yeah, get your ass in the goddamn house before I beat your motherfucker. I was like, dang. I was really pissed because I figured it out without no hints, without no clues. I was like, oh, shit. Man, and I'm like, my mom ain't never talked to me like that. Or my sisters. We didn't get that. But I guess I heard it enough in other people's houses where I could relate. At least I could unlock that code. It says that's how they were raised. My mom never cursed us, but she could give you that look like I wish you would act out. Well, in the games family, if you acted out or if you were bad or whatever, or you wanted to get disrespectful, you was going to get an ass whooping. You know what I mean? Yeah, an ass whooping cometh. You're not getting away with that. But being abused, now we don't do that. You was gonna get the yeah. You think you get you gonna get flipping them? Yeah. And then like, all right, I get out of school at 2:30. By 4:00, I'm getting my ass whooped. We didn't do that kind of shit. Emily says, my mom would never, and I never would ever say that. I hear you. As Cook says, my mom never spoke to me in that manner. However, some people were talked to this way. Yes, talk. And then David says, my mother has said that to me plenty of times. Not saying that it was right, but it was said. Just saying. Just saying. As Cook says, right, Annette. And a lot of times they were spoken to that. A lot of times they were spoken to that. Say, oh. I remember Richard Pryor says he thought his name was stupid motherfucker. Okay. You know what, Carol? You know what? Y'all gonna stop tearing me down. That's why they say black women don't support black men. Look at that. Look, do you see that? I see it. You see, I see you. I see it. Pathetic. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, ma? How you feeling? Green Beasley is in the chat room on Blog Talk, and he says, never got my ass whooped. Not all slaves ran away. Most slaves ain't run away. An extremely small percentage of slaves ran away, and I mean like less than 1%. Green Beasley says, reality TV is just a tool of racism in America. You could look at it that way. Green. He also says, most of these women be cursing at their children and calling the father a no good nigga. I thought my father's name was no good nigga. Really? Well, that's not to say that some black women don't tear black men down or don't conduct themselves inappropriately. I'm not saying that. Where we go wrong is all, you know what I mean? You know, when some of these black men, when they get with a white woman or when they get with a Becky or Marisol, a Becky or Jessica, Marisol, Jessica, Becky, Jessica, Marisol, and whatever. And I don't have no problem with Hispanics. Hispanics are black, but they don't fucking know that shit. And so they don't represent that shit. So when a lot of black men get with white women, you know, they want to start talking about what black men don't do. What black women don't do and what they ain't got and how they don't know how to blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, nah, man. Nah, son. We not doing that. We not doing that. You know, if you expect black men to be sympathized with a lot of the shit that we do, then you won't have to correct. So that's my issue. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. So that's how it's going down. We talking about what black people supposedly don't do. What black people supposedly don't do. Stereotypes. There are a lot of stereotypes about what black people don't do, or what they all do, or what they won't do, or whatever. Now, I mean, a lot of us, we talk about what white people do versus what black people do. And Green Beasley says, white women will say okay to everything. I do mean everything. I don't know, man. Shoot, people want to talk about how good black how good white women are to black men or whatever. And I'm like, I think that it might be that way in the beginning, But after a while, after they realize that they dealing with a sucker boy, I've seen how white women treat black men after the honeymoon is over. Like, oh, you gonna get your shit together. I've heard about when they said things like, why don't you stand up and be a fucking man for once in your fucking life? I'm like, that hurt. I see that we have a caller on the line. Oh, I think we did have a caller. No more caller. They go bye-bye. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. If you want to call it to the Daily Go Get a Business Show, man. It's totally uncensored. You know, if you think it, whatever you're thinking, you can say it, you can feel it, whatever. Yell. You want to yell, you can yell. You want to scream, you can scream. You want to holler, you can holler. You want to curse, you can cuss, you can swear, whatever. You know what I mean? Just be disrespectful, bring your passion. It's all good. Love is love. All right. All righty then. T. Carey Wright says, it's not all black women. It's black women that you interact with. Exactly. But you know, I didn't want to let the show go by without keeping it a buck when it came to that, because, you know, if we're going to say that, you know, black people never put up with their kids acting out, you know, or talking back to them, or black people never let their kids curse and curse in the house or curse at them. I'm like, so black kids never curse around their parents. Like, we just the epitome of, or should I say the epitome of respectfulness when it comes to our parents. No black kids have ever been like, man, fuck this shit, and got away with it. So we all got it beaten out of us. Really. Yet we be having videos where a little kid, maybe 4 or 5 years old, is cussing like a and I don't want to say a sailor, cussing like a gangster. Fuck you, bitch. I don't want to hear that shit with your stank ass. Fuck all y'all. Fuck shit, hell, damn, dick, pussy up. Yeah. And you hear the adults laughing. Ha ha ha, this shit crazy. Where he learned to talk like this? This shit crazy. Shit ain't fucking funny. Yeah, black people cuss at home. And it's a dysfunctional fucking home. They cuss at home, and they cuss, and everybody in the home taught them how to cuss. So it's not only little Brad, little Chad, and little Stephanie. It's fucking crazy. I'm going to go to my room and slam my door, and nobody fucking better not bother me. No, they're not the only ones who do that shit. A lot of black families, you know, they don't allow no doors. Like, no doors. You don't need no doors. This is an open door policy. Every door except for that bedroom door. My bedroom door. Hey, y'all don't need. TK Wright says, LOL. No Green Beasley, not my white friends, and say yes to everything. Yeah, look. That it was a pieces draft time. All right, peace. Annette Davis, the number one. Because your team did so bad, you know they gonna be far up in the draft, like in the beginning. Yeah, they suck. Redskins suck. What? But yeah, y'all, you know, yeah. What black people supposedly don't do. Like, black people don't go skydiving. Oh no. That's like saying that black people don't join the military. Black people don't. Man, I don't know nothing black people don't do. On some level. Black people don't have sex in public. Oh, give me a break. Black people don't swing. Oh, God. Oh, are you kidding me? Black people don't participate in orgies. Oh, really? Black people don't show their tits in public. Ever heard of Freaknik or any other black Greek fraternity gathering? You know what I mean? Black people don't do this, they don't do that. Black people don't play golf. I know all the black athletes do. Evidently, a lot of black people like golf. I think it sucks. I've never played it, but I never wanted to either. It doesn't look fun to me. What black people don't do? Can you think of one thing that you've never seen or heard of a person doing? Maybe we should go there. Is there anything that you can that comes to your mind that we have never done or that you've never seen done? Any one of us? Maybe something like eat monkey brains. What was that series back in the day? Like back in the 90s? Where all they did was kill things on the documentaries. It was like a series. It was something of death, Faces of Death. Was it Faces of Death? It wasn't Faces of Death. It was something. It was real popular back in the day, and that's where I saw monkey brains being eaten. What was the name? What was the name of that series, y'all? Faces of Death. Was it called Faces of Death? Faces of Death. Oh,
Faces of Death is a 1978 movie directed by John Allen Schwartz, starring John Allen Schwartz, Samuel Berkowitz, and Mary Ellen Brighton.
yeah. Okay. Faces of Death. It was a movie, but that's not what I was talking about. Banned in 46 countries. Faces of Death is the most shocking. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. The year is 1985. Two California schoolgirls called Diane Feast and Sherry forget they're watching uncomfortably as their teacher wheels out out of the TV on a stand. Lessons were meant to be over for the day, but rather than let the students go home, Mr. Schwartz is insisting teenagers watch a movie. He pops the tape into the VCR. What follows is a parade of grotesque images. Dead bodies are sliced open in an autopsy. People in an occult orgy smear themselves with inhuman blood. A man is electrocuted. Sheep writhe on meat hooks, and there's an awful scene at a restaurant involving a monkey. Yes, Faces of Death. Did y'all ever see this? I saw it. And they had multiple. They had multiple. Yeah, they had multiple copies or volumes or whatever. It was crazy. It was crazy. Let me see. Green Beasley says, black men come home late. His white women will ask, "Are you hungry?" Yeah, okay. Black children are reactionary. We are influenced by our environment and aggressive older black women who be telling us we are cute. Black people do sex in public. I can testify. Yeah, I know we do. Shoot. It also depends on what you call public. Let me see. T. Carey Wright says, I'm trying to go skydiving if anyone wants to go with me. Emily says, I got a black acquaintance that skydives on her birthday last year for the first time. She loved it. Okay. Faces of Death. Yeah, I Google that shit. And you know what? Nowadays, now we're in the internet era. We can probably, but when you see this shit, it's wild in that. I mean, I'm sorry, wow, Carol. It's real wild. Like, because the people who get killed in the documentary, they really get killed. Like, it's not bullshit. Like, they're dead. Like, they kill that monkey, cut his head open. Like, they put him in a table, and like the table had like a circle in it where they could connect the table with just a circle for the monkey's neck, and then they beat the monkey on the head, cut it, and they ate his brain. This shit was fucking crazy. And the looks on their faces when they was eating the monkey, it was like, because they said that they heard that eating the monkey brains was like a delicacy, and it was supposed to give you like this intellectual power. It was, man. There was a lot of cult activity on them. It was a crazy movie, man. When they show that man getting electrocuted in an electric chair. See, yeah, the shit was wild. Yeah, I mean, it opens your eyes to a lot of things. Like, when it comes to death, we be thinking the TV mode of death, and in the movies, we think that shit is gory until you actually see somebody get killed, and you realize, like, when you see a body go from living to dead, and it's not in a hospital bed, you realize how serious the passing of a life from one dimension to the next is. It's not nothing to play with. And you wonder how people can participate in murdering multiple people, because it's like, how can your soul, how can your mental, how can you put up with that? How can you, I mean? That shit crazy, son. It's crazy. All right, so look, we're about to get on up out of here, man. I did what I could with this show. I did what I could with it, but bottom line is, there aren't any things that Black people don't do that other cultures do. They really aren't. There's some things that we choose to do on a greater scale that other cultures don't do. There are things that we do on a greater scale that other cultures don't do, but there aren't any exclusives that we don't do at all. You're not going to find that. So if you want to look at that in the vein of, well, if it's that much of a small percentage, that's like, not being nitpicky, but that's like saying that we don't do that. Okay, I'll go for that. Like, Black people don't play hockey or are interested in hockey. I'm not really going to deny that, because on a grand scale, that's not our sport. But there are plenty of Black hockey players, because there are plenty of Black people who live in Canada. And because hockey was invented in Canada, you get it. Do you underdig? Do you overstand? Or do you feel what I'm talking about? Feel what I'm talking about? Feel what I'm talking about? Let's get ready to get on up out of here, y'all. Look, we're going to do these birthday shout outs, and then we're going to holler back. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious April 23rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special, because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They are SPECIAL. They are number one out the box. Mabel Lopez turning 32 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Mabel Lopez. And Aliyah War turning 28 years old today. And Diane Chamberlain Williams Brantley, happy birthday to you. And Shangles Jules turning 49 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Shangles. And Michelle Jules, Michelle, who is actually Shangles Jules, you know what I'm saying? And Jessica Bowman, my little baby sister-in-law, my little baby sister-in-law, Jessica Bowman, turning 31 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Evangeline Ames, fresh from New York down to VA. You know what I'm saying? Vanjie Ames, happy birthday to you, Vanjie. And Monique Wells, who I've known since the 1982. Monique Wells, happy birthday to you. And my girl, Angelique Brooks. Last but not least, Angelique Brooks. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious April 23rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on, and do the damn, the rock out, rock on, and do the damn, rock out, rock on, and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for this. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, hey, yo, listen, check it out and dig what I'm talking about. Dig what I'm talking about. Listen, man, you know, we can stereotype black people all day. And we can talk about what they do and what they don't do and what they might not do and what they might do and what they're not used to doing or whatever. But you'd be hard pressed to find any black people that absolutely don't do anything that you could stereotype them with doing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or an indifferent thing. It doesn't really matter. You do your thing. It's your thing. Yes, your thing. Do what you want to do. But you're not going to have all of us do the same thing. And just because you don't do something, it doesn't mean that none of us do the same thing. And if you do want whatever, man. You know what I mean? I want to say peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I appreciate y'all coming through. Thanks for representing with the daily Go Get 'Emism show. Make sure y'all come check this out every day, every weekday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the weekends, we in here like around 10:30, 11 o'clock. You know what I'm talking about. 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 All right. Listen, black people can do anything in the world that they want to do. Sometimes we do things that are on the negative side, and a lot of times we do things that are on the positive side. And a lot of times we just misunderstood because our culture is one that is sometimes bastardized from an amalgamation of a lot of things that we have seen, but it's going to be all right. We are definitely a resilient people, and we definitely have that comeback, and we gonna be back. So because of that, we are often misunderstood, miscalculated, and we just you know sometimes when we haven't interacted with each other enough and other people enough, we take that to mean that it just doesn't happen. Sometimes we only go with the ocular proof. Ocular proof mean like what you can see. And the things that we have seen don't always tell the whole story. But it's going to be all right. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Once again, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I appreciate y'all coming through. Love is love. So we out of here on the Blog Talk side. I get back. Don't forget to like the show. Don't forget to share the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, man. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all back to life. Ow! I said, ow! Peace, y'all.